Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Bradley here. What you guys are going to be watching today is a sniper gameplay I got during the Infinite Warfare beta. I didn't really snipe that much in the beta, more because I was trying to get a feel for the ARs and SMGs, considering that I'm a competitive player. I was trying to find the best ARs and SMGs to use. But yeah, this is one of the few like sniping gameplays that I got for you guys. But what I'm going to be talking about today is my thoughts and first impressions on Infinite Warfare. I'm going to be talking about what I liked, what I didn't like, how they could change some of the things. I'm not going to talk about how they're going to change the things that I didn't like. I'm just going to talk about how they can change things that most of the community didn't like. But a general consensus is that I have like the same opinion as a lot of the people on this game. So yeah, I'm going to start off with what I didn't like about it. One thing I didn't like about the beta was the time to kill. It was pretty fast. This game is like really similar to Ghost in a lot of aspects, and the time to kill is one of those aspects. It's really fast. I feel like if they put the time to kill up just a tad bit, this game would be a lot better. But for now, like the game's fine. The game, it's not like it's not like Ghost. Or it's not exactly like Ghost, I should say, but it is really fast. It's similar to Ghost. Another thing that I didn't like were the maps. This map right here, Throwback, this is probably my favorite map from the beta. And the fourth map that they put in was a Precinct. That's the second one that I really liked. But like overall, I know that they didn't put the best maps in the beta because a lot of people from COD XP were saying that they played the best maps there, and that these maps that were in the beta weren't that great compared to the rest of the maps that were actually in the game. Another thing I didn't like were the specialists. I think the specialists are a great idea, but they're way too easy to use. The only good thing that I like about the specialists in this game is that you only get them once, and like you can get them twice, but the only way you're ever going to do that is if you're going off. If you're dropping like 50 kills, you're probably going to get specialists twice. But I 100,000% think that they won't be in competitive. But I also know that they shouldn't be in competitive. You never know with CWO, whoever's running it this year, you never know how they're going to take specialists and use them. But yeah. Well, the last thing I didn't really like about this last weekend was the support that we got from Infinity Ward. Friday, they weren't really giving us updates on what exactly the hell was going on because the servers were down. I got home around 3:30 Eastern time, and they were supposed to be up at 1. And I didn't get to play. Well, I didn't play until 10. I took a nap when I got home. They literally took so long to get up. I fell asleep. But I heard they were up around like 7:38 my time. But yeah, that we were getting like no answers from anybody. The only person that I saw tweeting about the like what actually was going on, giving us updates, was Jordan Daly. He follows me on Twitter, and I followed him back. But yeah, he's a real cool dude. I'm pretty sure he just he left the support team for Activision just because of the fact that they didn't like how he was. It's funny because they didn't like how he was helping people. But yeah, that's another thing. Alright, I'm going to talk about the stuff that I did like in the beta. One thing I really did like was the movement. It's really toned down from Black Ops 3. It feels really good. It felt clunky at first, but I think that's just because I wasn't used to it. You can't get as high as you can in Black Ops 3. And I'm going to try to explain this as best as possible. You can't like shift left to right as easily as you can in Black Ops 3 like while you're boosting. It's more just like, it's honestly like they said in Black Ops 3 the movement was just to get to high places, and honestly that was kind of a lie, but in this game I really feel like that's how it is. Another thing I did like in the beta was weapon balancing. The only weapons I really didn't think were that balanced were the snipers, but I think it's just because they put auto aim back on them, so they're really easy to use again. Just like it's kind of like I keep referring to this game. Like I keep referring back to Ghost when I talk about this game, just because the sniping is just like Ghost. Kind of it's really easy actually. Another thing I did like were how they did supply drops with the quartermaster. I wasn't really with all the drama and supply drops with Black Ops 3, but I do know that they were a big problem in the community. A lot of people didn't like them just based on the sheer fact that you had to pay for them. But I don't like variants. I'm gonna say that right now. I do not like the idea of variants in a game. But if you can make it to where the player can get them without actually buying a ton of supply drops, if they can just get them from playing the game, I think that's a really good system, and they should keep it like that. The quartermaster was really cool. I mean, this game is just like Black Ops 3 and Ghost mixed. Okay, the last thing, well, I already talked about it, was the variants. Yeah, I mean, the variants aren't too OP in this game. I do like the idea of them. I just don't like. I think AW left a bad taste in everybody's mouth regarding like just everything about COD that we hate now. It was all in AW, and we hate it because of AW. But yeah, variants, they're not too OP. They're alright. They're just in the game. Like that's how I see them. They're just in the game. But it's really good that you can earn them just through playing the game and getting salvage, I'm pretty sure it's called. But yeah, overall, I like this game, and I know there are major things wrong with it right now, but I'm hoping that by the time the game releases, or even in the second weekend of the beta, that they will fix the problems with this game. I guarantee there's going to be a day one patch. It's probably going to be a big patch, so get ready for that. What else do I want to talk about? But yeah, I'm gonna grind the fuck out this game. I'm really gonna try to do something this year in competitive, considering I turned 18 in December. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta talk about, guys. If you have any comments about this game, if you disagree with anything I said, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'm just gonna let the gameplay. I'm just gonna let it play out. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Losing Bravo. Your teammate called in scorchers. We're holding all points. Defend. Enemy movement is hot. Triangulating positions. UAV ready. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Detecting movement. Nice work. Well done.